Hey, you Star Wars fans, you gonna go see it? I got the earliest tickets I could. What follows is gonna be a spoiler-free first impressions, and then a spoiler-full review. Now, I'm a little biased because I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but these are gonna be my honest takes, okay?
Where the was everybody?
What are you talking about?
My theater was empty. Not totally empty, like 15 people. I don't blame you if you haven't seen it. I feel so wrong saying this, but I didn't like it. I didn't like it. And you know what? If you pick it apart, each individual bit was lovely. Each aspect was lovely. Thought the fights were well executed. Right of the Hutt, lovely. I thought the way he fought was really disgusting but cool. So why didn't I like it? Grogu's fabulous. Din Djarin was lovely. It was visually beautiful. The sound design was fantastic. And yet, something was missing. And you know what it was? The mystery. The writing. It was straight up formulaic. No single point in this film did I have the feeling of, I wonder what happens next. Which is ridiculous. Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau are hardcore fans. You can tell. You can tell in all the set design, and all the visuals, and the sounds. You can tell that they are hardcore fans. I'm a hardcore fan.
Crap, and put it much more simply, if you, dear viewer, are one of the fine folks out there with a lifelong special interest, this one is mine.
There are many like it, but this one is mine.
But this is getting hard, guys. Like, it seems like they're taking for granted that they already know what's going to happen. And they've forgotten that they need to put surprises in there for us. I wanted to like this movie so bad. I read the reviews. I knew what I was walking into, and I wanted to like it. And it was just, I feel like it'll age well. But this wasn't the time or place. That just wasn't it, was it, guys? It's getting hard to be a Star Wars fan. Feels like ever since The Last Jedi, Disney has been in this tailspin of a dance where, like, they did one bad step, and they should have just went with it, by the way. Whatever they were doing with The Last Jedi, they should have just went with it. But it feels like they took one bad step in this dance, and instead of, like, just getting right onto the beat, they just try the move again. Anybody who's ever danced with choreography knows that if you miss a move, you hit the next one. You don't just try the move again. And again. They're clearly trying to do a soft reboot in theaters. A super soft reboot. Because it was all cutesy and Jim Henson-y, which is great. It's fabulous. It was also grotesque, which is also Jim Henson. Fabulous. But they took no risks. Everything we saw was already established. Aside from catching up with Rod of the Hutt, there was no purpose to this film. These stakes were Grogu's eyes. You knew every single beat of this film. I wonder what's going to happen next. Never crossed my mind. Din kicks butt. Grogu gets taken. Gets Grogu back. Din kicks butt. Din gets taken. Grogu gets Din back. Then they both give whoever it was comeuppance. In this case, the Hutts. We've seen all of this. Even the pivotal moment where Grogu heals Din, it's like we've already seen the reveal that he can force heal. Like, all of this has been done. And like, this just was not the film for right now. It'll age better. It will age nicely. In the grand collection of things, it'll sit right there along Skeleton Crew, which should have been a movie, and probably would have performed better right now. Like, imagine if these two were swapped. Like, imagine if this was just Mando Season 4, and Skeleton Crew came out now. Or, the obvious answer, it should have been Starfighter. We're ready to move on. It's time to move on. We are so ready to move beyond Episode 9 as fans, right? I mean, come on. I think we've had time to mourn. We're ready to get back out there. It feels like they wanted to catch up all the audiences that weren't watching the shows on, like, okay, so we're gonna do movies now. Here's our main guy, this little baby. After the rise of Skywalker, he's gonna be a young lad. It'll be perfect going forward. I think we're all ready for that. But are we after this? It's like they wanted to tell all the people who hadn't been watching the shows who Grogu was. It's like, Disney, all you got left are the people who were watching the TV shows. No one is even gonna bother. And no shade to any of the creators. Like, no shade. You know, I don't just want to shit all over everything. This is just getting really hard. This is my special interest, you know? I think we can all agree it's just getting really hard. And this super soft reboot was just too little too late. We're ready to move on. So let's go ahead and box this one up, put it on the shelf next to Skeleton Crew to bust out when you want to show the kids something, and let's move on. I've always been such a positive Star Wars fan, but it's just getting so hard. I'm really conflicted about making this video because I've always been so positive about Star Wars and staying positive about Star Wars. Technically, it was all there. It's just, there was nothing new. And Star Wars has always been something new. Anyway, if you're a first-time viewer, thank you so much for sitting by the fire with me and having this chat. Thanks for watching the video, I really appreciate it. If you'd like to check out the channel, I do filmmaking and nerdy stuff with cats. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for sitting by this fire while I rant. This was a tough one for me, so thank you. If you've been watching my feral filmmaking series, I'll see you guys on Monday. And may the Force be with you, always. Stay cool, street cat.
Welcome to Cat Kwando. Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei! Let's talk about your appearance. You think I got where I am today by dressing like Peter Pan over here?
Literally, yes, I do.
You think anybody thinks I'm a loser? Cause I go home to Starla each night? Not a chance. Now, take a look at what I'm wearing. Think anybody wants a roundhouse kick to the face while I'm wearing one of these bad boys?
A hand-knit plush beanie with cat ears from Fruits Factory?
Not a chance. And now you can get your very own. Go to fruitsfactory.myshopify.com to get yours now. Bow to your sensei!